It all started when my parents found out that Notre Dame and Alabama were playing each other for the college football national championships. My parents are Notre Dame fans and I am an Alabama fan. They were playing in Miami, Florida, which is about a 3.5 hour drive from my house. My dad checked online for tickets to the game, but he found that the cheapest tickets he could get were $1,300 apiece. He told me that he really wanted to go to the game, but that he didn't want to pay over $3,000 for us to see one football game, even if it was a national championship. Instead, he and my mom decided that we could go to Miami, spend a night or two in a hotel room a couple of days before the game, and go to the pep rallies that each team would have. My dad found a hotel on Ocean Drive right in the middle of all the action and a short walk from where the pep rallies would be held. We reserved the room and we started packing to make the trip the next day. We didn't run into much traffic on the way down to Miami, but when we got close to the hotel, traffic came to a dead stop. It took us a while to find our hotel because the street we were supposed to go on, which was Ocean Drive, was closer to the car traffic, so the crowd attending the pep rallies could walk around more easily. We had to park over a block away, and hotel employees took our bags and gave us a ride to the hotel on golf carts. When we finally got into the room, we had a great view of the beach where the pep rallies would be held. After looking around the hotel, we went out to get something to eat. My mom and dad were dressed in Notre Dame shirts, and I was wearing an Alabama shirt. The place we went to was packed, but somehow we got seated right away. However, it took them an hour to get us our food. After we ate, we walked all around the area was set up for people who were going to the pep rally. There was all kinds of displays and things to do as we were walking around. People we didn't know would come up to us and ask what was going on with our family. They couldn't understand how I could be an Alabama fan while my parents were Notre Dame fans. The Alabama fans that talked to us said I had it right, but the Notre Dame fans told my parents that they needed to work on me more so I would pull for the right team. We got ready to go down to the beach for the first pep rally, which was Alabama's. There was only one entrance to the beach, and the stage was still quite a walk. There was a big TV monitor right when we got to the beach, and the stage looked small in the distance. We got there about 30 minutes before the pep rally was scheduled to start, and we were able to get really close to the stage. We watched the Alabama band and cheerleaders perform. It looked like there were a few hundred people on the beach. The pep rally lasted about an hour, and then we went back to the hotel room to rest. After a couple of hours, we started to go back down to the beach to go to Notre Dame pep rally. We figured we would get there about 30 minutes before, just like we did for the Alabama pep rally. When we walked onto the beach, the crowd of people went from the stage all the way to the big TV monitor right near the entrance. There had to be thousands of people at the Notre Dame pep rally. My dad told me that the Alabama had been to the national championship game the last couple of years in a row, and that it wasn't a big deal for their fans. But the Notre Dame hadn't been to the national championship game since 1988, and that their fans showed up in force. I had a great time seeing all the people getting excited for the game and talking to fans from both teams. Even though we didn't know a lot of the people we talked to, we felt like they were instantly your friends when they pulled for your team. Even the people who pulled for Notre Dame were very nice. They just teased my parents about me being an Alabama fan. We got home Sunday night and the game was on Monday night. Although Notre Dame had waited all those years to get back to the national championship game, the outcome was just as I thought, a blowout for Alabama.